Well, hi guys. Today I thought I would do the TMI tag that's been going around the interwebs recently. TMI stands for too much information. I remember a long time ago a teacher asked a class that I was in, is there ever such thing as too much information? And in my experience, yes there is, but hopefully you won't find this too confronting, but you'll learn something a little bit more about me. Okay, so let's start. We have 50 questions and I'm going to try and keep it under 10 minutes, although if you know me, that's a pretty tough challenge. Number one is, what are you wearing? I am wearing a grey dress which is from ASOS or Boohoo, I can't quite remember. My little cardigan shrug is from Jeans West. I also have a necklace from Forever New and a belt from Chic, and you probably got really excited because you thought, wow, this is the first time I've seen a YouTuber who's not wearing pajamas in their video, and you would have been partially right. However, I came back and the house had air conditioning on and it was quite cool, so I slipped on some pajama bottoms. These are from Cotton On Body. They are Halloween ones, so yeah, wearing Halloween pajama bottoms in summer in February in Australia. Number two, ever been in love? No, I don't think so. Number three, ever had a terrible breakup? No, which I guess is a good thing. Number four, how tall are you? I am around 5'6", which is about 168.5 to 169 centimeters tall. Number five is, how much do you weigh? I don't know if anybody has answered this. Has anybody? Let me know if you've seen somebody actually answer this. I'm going to give you a range. I weigh, say, under 65 kilograms but above 60 kilograms. And the reason I'm doing that, yes, it's a very personal thing, but I don't think people should be ashamed of what they weigh, and why I don't think you should have to tell anybody or justify what you weigh. I think that it's something that we shouldn't be ashamed of, and in this current kick that I'm in of Rachel trying to improve her self-confidence, I think that it's a good idea for us all to not care so much about how much we weigh. Number six, any tattoos? No, I don't. Part of me does want a tattoo. Part of me is not 100% sure of what I would want on my body permanently forever. So currently that, along with my scaredness of needles, is why I have no tattoos. Any piercings? Yes, I do have my ears pierced, which you can see I have my little pearls, which I basically wear all the time. I do want to get my ears pierced a second time, but I've just never gotten around to doing it. And the only other piercing that I've ever wanted is to have my belly button pierced, but again, I never got around to that either. Is that still cool? I don't know. Number eight is OTP, which from this tag I've learned is called One True Pairing, or stands for One True Pairing. I think for me, let's go old school, I would say Jim and Pam from the American version of The Office. I loved that show, so I'm going to pick them. Number nine, favourite TV show is Alias, which I guess then for my One True Pairing would probably be Sydney and Vaughan, but I loved that show. Number 10 is favourite bands. I don't necessarily have a favourite band. Taylor Swift is probably my favourite singer. I'm loving the 1975 at the moment, so I guess they are a band. But my music taste is really eclectic, so it's not usually about the singer or the band, it's often about the song in particular. Number 11, something you miss. I miss life before Facebook. Is that something that you can miss? I don't know what we'd do without Facebook now, but I do kind of miss the time when Facebook didn't exist and you actually found out about stuff through people rather than through Facebook. I also miss MSN Messenger. I don't know what made me think of that, but I saw something on the internet recently. It was like old school kind of MSN Messenger kind of things, and I used to love coming home after school and then chatting to your friends for like hours on end on MSN Messenger, which I guess was kind of like AOL Messenger, and those, I know there were different companies that had them, but it was basically those instant messaging services that you used on the computer, so I kind of miss that. Number 12 is favourite song. I mean, seriously, I could not pick a favourite song. Something that comes to mind is Drops of Jupiter by Train, but it's really hard to pick a favourite song. Anything by Taylor Swift I love. It's too hard. Oh, I also love The Horses by Daryl Braithwaite. That's definitely up there as one of my top favourites. Oh, it's too hard. I can't pick one. Don't make me choose. How old are you? I am 24, turning 25 years old this year. Zodiac sign. My zodiac sign is Aries. I'm born in April, and then I think I'm either a rat or a snake in the Chinese one. I was born in 1989, so if you know the Chinese zodiac, let me know which one I am in the comments below, because I can't quite remember. Number 15 is qualities that you look for in a partner. For me, probably the number one thing is kindness. I think how a guy treats their parents, how they treat strangers, and how they treat children says a lot about them. And if they treat all those people with kindness, then I think that's something that I look for in a partner. Also, probably a sense of humor, because I have quite a dry, almost sarcastic sense of humor, so I kind of look for that in a partner as well. And I mean, who doesn't want to laugh? Number 16 is your favorite quote, and I don't have necessarily one favorite quote. I see tons. I love different quotes and things. I used to have a book where I would write down all my different favorite quotes, so if I can think of any, I'll put some up on the screen right now. But I really like inspirational quotes. I also like really funny quotes. I know there's like a funny one going around at the moment which I've seen, which was, never ask a girl in winged liner why she's late to a party, and I wholeheartedly agree with that quote. Number 17 is your favorite actor. Again, that's really hard to pick. I really like Ryan Gosling, I like Channing Tatum, I like Emma Stone, Kristen Bell, Jennifer Garner. There are so many fantastic actors and actresses out there that I just can't pick one. 18 is your favorite color. Again, that's something that's changed for me over the years. I used to really love purple. I still quite like purple. I've gone through phases where I've liked pink, where I like yellow, where I like turquoise. I am a very sort of rainbow, colorful girl. Not that you would be able to tell considering that my background is all white, but in real life I do love a lot of colors. Number 19 is loud music or soft music. It probably depends where I am, but I'm gonna go for loud because I love turning music up loud and dancing around my room or wherever I happen to be, dancing around the house, cleaning, whatever. 20 is where do you go when you're sad. I probably go to my bedroom because that for me is my one sort of comfort place, or I'd like to go to a park and just swing on the swing set. For some reason that just really calms me down and brings me a sense of peace. Number 21 is how long does it take you to shower. For me that really depends on what I'm doing and where I need to be, but it can be anywhere from 5 minutes for a really quick shower to say 20 minutes when I'm washing my hair and doing everything. 22 is how long does it take you to get ready in the morning. I have got it down to an art where I can get ready in sort of 25 minutes to half an hour, particularly if I'm not having a shower. That's sort of getting up, getting dressed, doing my hair, doing my makeup, and packing my bag and walking out the door to go to work. 23 is ever been in a physical fight. No, and I'm pretty glad for that because I'm pretty sure that I would be a terrible fighter. Number 24 is turn on. So for me that would probably be, I guess, somebody who's funny, who's fun, tall. I'm usually attracted to tall people. I don't know why, but that's just some things that I turn on. And then obviously kindness, because if I'm looking for kindness in a partner, then that would probably be a turn on. Number 25 is turn off. That's probably bad personal hygiene, but also somebody who is very judgmental. For me, that's probably a turn off. Number 26, the reason I joined YouTube. For me, it was probably because I'd been watching YouTube videos for such a long time that I really wanted to participate in the community. It was also because the reason I guess I started watching videos is I finished school and I felt like I was sort of alone a lot of the time and I wasn't meeting new people because I was basically going to work and coming home and sort of really not doing much in between. So I wanted to be part of that community and I then just decided to be a part of it. 27 is fears. I am afraid of a lot of insect, bug type things. I really don't like them. I'm okay at heights and things like that, but I'm afraid of anything that drops suddenly. So any kind of rides or things where like it's like a dead drop scares me. I also get really afraid of I guess losing anybody close to me, losing my family in an accident or something like that terrifies me, and I often have nightmares about it. That's something that scares me. 28, the last thing that made you cry. It was watching a video literally just yesterday, hearing that Maddie Tippett, who was a really little girl in a video that it was her versus her dad, and basically it was her dad trying to get her to say that he was her favorite, and she kept on saying mum. That made me laugh so many times, and to find out that this poor little girl had passed away suddenly from the common cold, from having 2 strands of the common cold, it brought me to tears. I was crying when I read the story and I was crying when I watched it on the news. It really made me sad. Number 29, the last time you said you love someone. I said I love my mum before she left because her and my dad went away for the weekend. Meaning behind your YouTube name, there really isn't any special meaning. It's Rachael Jade. It has the extra E because for some reason YouTube wouldn't let me take Rachael Jade, so it's Rachael Jade E, but that is just my first and second name. Not a super interesting story. I apologize. 31 is last book you read. I have to check Kindle. One moment. Oh, there we go. It is Your Love Is All I Need by Marie Force, and I really, really liked it. Number 32 is the book that you're currently reading, which is My Beautiful by Alice Ray. Number 33 is last show that you watched, which for me was Game of Thrones. I was watching season 3 to get ready for season 4. 34, last person that you talked to, my sister. 35, the relationship between you and the last person you texted. It was actually two of my friends. We were in a group text because it was their birthdays yesterday, so I was texting them for their birthday. 36, favorite food. That is really, really difficult. Chocolate would definitely be up there, as are gummy bears, as is chicken schnitzel, as is cake and cookies, as is probably any kind of junk food. Yeah. 37 is place that you want to visit. There are a bajillion places that I would like to visit, but the next place that I'm going to visit is the US. I'm going to LA and I'm really, really excited about it. Number 39 is, do you have a crush? Does Ryan Gosling count? I was watching Crazy Stupid Love recently and I really think I have a crush on him. Yeah. Don't know how well the relationship's gonna go, but 40, last time you kissed someone. I kissed my mum goodbye when, like I said, they went away. 41 is last time you were insulted. I can't remember. I think it was a week ago when a lady kind of accused me of driving badly when we, like in a car park, and then she realized that I wasn't the person who was driving the car behind her. So that was insulting, even though it wasn't really aimed at me. 42 is your favorite flavor of sweet. That's probably still chocolate flavor, peppermint flavor, or if we're talking like lolly kind of candy, then it's probably strawberry or the red ones. I always go for the red ones first. 43, what instruments do you play? Does the recorder count? Because I played the recorder in primary school. I was even in recorder group where you performed. I also recently taught myself how to play Silent Night on the piano with one hand. And I have a guitar. Sorry if that offended all the people who can actually play guitar. That just sits in my closet, which I can't exactly play, but it's there. Number 44 is favorite piece of jewelry, which is probably this little gold ring that I have here. This was one of the first, I guess, real pieces of jewelry that I got from my parents, so I really, really love this. It has sentimental value to me. 45 is last sport that you played. Does dancing count? I actually don't know. I used to play netball, but I don't anymore. I'm not really good with like the hand-eye coordination. Actually, any kind of coordination is not fantastic. 46 was last song that you sang, and that was Call Me Maybe because it was in my workout playlist and that was the last one that was there. I still love Call Me Maybe. I probably will always love that song. Number 47 is favorite chat up line. I probably should have done my research because I don't really have one in my head. Anything really cheesy generally makes me laugh. Something like those silly ones like, did you hurt your head when you fell from heaven, or something like that. Do people really use these kind of things? I don't know. Do they work? Have you ever had a chat up line work on you? I guess they are icebreakers and they make you laugh, maybe. That's the only way that that kind of thing would ever work on me, I think. Number 48 is, have you ever used it? I can safely say no, I haven't. Number 49 is the last time you hung out with someone. I'm not quite sure what the definition of hung out with is. I mean, I went out to the movies with some friends and my sister and my mum the other night, so I guess maybe that would count. Other than that, I went to work, so I guess I hung out with my colleagues. And number 50 is who should answer these questions next? You guys. Absolutely, you should answer them next. I will tag some Aussie beauty girls in the description box below, so check to see if your name is there. But even if it's not, answer these questions, whether it be in the comments or in a video. Send me a link because I would love to see it. And other than that, I'm going to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this too much information tag, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye! You know what? I don't even think that was close to 10 minutes. Not even in the general vicinity of it. I need to learn how to stop talking. Yeah, I don't see that happening.